morning, Panama, and welcome back to our show. Today, we'll be talking about the colonial times. This segment is a new segment that we're trying out, so if you like it and want to see more of it, please let us know at the hashtag Good Morning Panama. Yes, like Emiliana said, down below, tweet, Instagram, Snapchat. So for today's show, we have an amazing cast. Julia, Nicole, Emiliana. We're all at home on a Zoom call because we're all staying safe from the pandemic, as you should be. Wash your hands, get Lysol, stay inside. For the first news, we have Nicole. Take it away, Nicole.
Hello, everyone. So, to begin with, in 1501 was the time where basically all started for Panama. It was then when the Isthmus of Panama was discovered by a Spanish colonizer called Rodrigo de Bastidas, who during this voyage was accompanied by the well-known Vasco Núñez de Balboa, who was also a Spanish explorer. Bastidas and his team got a permit from the Spanish crown in order to discover new lands. Once they got to the Panamanian territory, they touched land in what is now known as Portobelo in Colón. But later on, they had to go back to Spain due to technical problems with the bad conditions of their boats. Now, to the next part is when Christopher Columbus, who was the one who discovered America years earlier in 1492, during his fourth and last voyage, arrived to the Pacific coast of the Isthmus of Panama. Once he arrives to the bay in Colón, he names this place Portobelo. Years later, once Colón died, the king, Ferdinand, named Diego de Nicuesa as the governor of Veraguas, which was the extent of coast territory from Costa Rica and Nicaragua and part of Panama. He later on was told to settle in the new land that was just recently claimed. But later on, once he tried to follow Colón's steps, something happened. There's more information about it, and I will let it pass to my friend Andrea Fernandez. Andrea, to you.
Thank you, Nicole. In 1510, after given a new title, Diego de Nicuesa started a journey along lands on the coast of Latin America. During this time, he ended up getting stuck in a territory called Isla Cayo Agua, but after escaping, he actually founded the city Nombre de Dios. Now, we jump to the year 1519, where a man named Pedro Arias Dávila, also known as Pedro Arias Dávila, a Spanish soldier, founded a new city. He was actually also a colonial administrator and led a great expedition in which he ended up founding Panama City, as previously mentioned. He actually also made himself governor for 12 years before moving to Nicaragua. The city was so well regarded, it ended up being named the capital. This position was previously belonging to Darien. The last piece of news that I'll be sharing with our audience tonight comes from 1595, as apparently the construction of a new fort is in the works. They're calling it the San Lorenzo Castle, and it's being built in the capital. Sources tell us that the plans for this construction were made by Italian engineer Juan Bautista Antonelli. The project is due to be ready in 1620. Now we'll pass it off to you, Julia, for more news.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. The first thing I'm gonna talk is about 1671, when pirate Henry Morgan attacks the city of Panama. Okay, so let me just make something clear. He was a legal pirate because he received permission from the English government to attack Spanish ships. The 1671 attack was his greatest and last attack because a year after, he got arrested. You got in trouble, mate. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about a second pirate attack. Yeah, Panama suffered a lot. Okay, so Pirate Townley in 1686 also attacked Panama, but he attacked La Villa de los Santos. He and his men burned the place and also found 15,000 pesos in silver and gold. Okay, let me just take a break, dry mouth. Okay, so the Spanish men were able to ambush them, but they killed 14 men, and the Buccaneers did not like that and ended up decapitating 4 prisoners in front of everybody. Well, that's not anything cool. Okay, so Spaniards then bought the freedom of the other prisoners with 11,000 pesos and Buccaneers left. Okay, so the last piece of evidence I'm gonna show that Panama was suffering a lot is that in 1698, Scotland invested almost 500,000 euros in the Darien scheme and brought 1,200 people to Panama in order to scheme Spain and steal Panama. Okay, so most of them got sick and died, and the other ones were attacked by hostile Spanish, so it didn't go as they would like to be. Okay, so now I'm gonna pass it to my dear friend Emiliana. She has all the information.
Oh, thank you, Julia. Well, so in 1739 was when the fortress of Portobelo was terribly destroyed by Edward Vernon. He humiliated, defeated, and robbed all the Panamanians that lived in the Portobelo city. The Spanish then abandoned the territory to go away to Cape Horn to the west coast of South America. Jumping into 1807, when the Treaty of Fontainebleau was signed to decide between Spain and France who was going to have the territory of Portugal. This made Spain lose all. Sorry, my fellow.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize we are still live. Sorry.
Okay, we're live. Everyone in the news are watching us, so behave yourselves.
Keep going. My apologies.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay. So, treaty made that the Spain colonies that were in America, they were. Ya me trabé, ya me fui para la verga, chucha. So this treaty made that the Spain lose all their older territory in the colonies in America. So Panama gained independence from Spain in 1821. Immediately, they joined the Gran Colombia. Thank you for watching us. I'm passing it to my fellow Andrea Fernandez.
Oh. Thank you, Emiliana.
Thank you for your information, Emiliana. It was very helpful.
You're welcome.
All very lovely hosts. Thank you for joining us this evening. Once again, Julia, Nicole, Emiliana, of course, me, Andrea. This has been Good Morning Panama. Stay home, stay safe, wash your hands, and remember, we have our independence.
Bye.
Panama forever.
Applause, a round of applause.